You do talk a lot about this emotional landscape. You started actually writing the Sentinel Wars, the books and the world building in 2003, but then you didn't write for a while because you said you couldn't get the feel, you couldn't get it the way you wanted, and it was only years later that you were able to come back. What was it about the emotional landscape for these books in particular that you had such a hard time discovering?
It just wasn't right. I didn't have that mix of world building and relationships and emotion and action and suspense and all that stuff. I think really what did it was when I went out into the romantic suspense world and started writing those books, I think I finally had a breakthrough of, oh, this is what I need to do. You know, you can't just focus on, you know, one part of the, like the relationship aspect. You've got to have this external stuff going on as well, and you know, you got to keep the pace, and you know, so stuff like that, things I just picked up and learned along the way.
Now, with your romantic suspense, I haven't had a chance to read them yet, although I have read the Sentinel Wars. And with the romantic suspense, is it as fast-paced? Because that's really something that I love about your writing is there's never a dull moment. It's just one thing after another, and you just get so wrapped up into it.
I definitely strive to do that. I mean, I don't always hit the mark, but I definitely, you know, my husband, Jim Butcher, he writes books, and he taught me how to write, and he always says, you know, when things get boring, have some guys kick down the door with guns, shooting, you know. So I
Great
kind of,
advice for anyone.
yeah, exactly. So I kind of keep that kind of feeling where it's like, you know, haven't had anyone, you know, fighting or dying or whatever for a while, and it's time to do some of that. So, you know, I try to keep the pace up.